Hello, I'm Merrick and this is
Imad.
and today we're here to speak to you about using ICT to communicate effectively in a business environment. Communication technology. One way technology is used to communicate in a business environment is presentation software, because this means that you can work as a team, brainstorm lots of ideas in one basic block, and put it in a PowerPoint presentation or a leaflet on Publisher, and then you'd be able to give all the information across quickly, effectively, without boring people to tears.
And word processing is a key part for communication, because this writing is related to what you need to talk about. They can use font and change it to the size on letters to make it bigger, so it's easier for a reader to read it. And that's aid the communication because you can see it clearly and can speak fluently while you are reading.
The internet, or the web, is mainly used to research ideas and get ideas, but you can also use it to communicate. The ways you can do this is you can use Skype or Google Hangouts. Both of these are video-based programs where you can speak to people anywhere in the world at the same time and communicate with them. It's cheaper than using a mobile phone because it's free, and it means you don't have to pay for expensive flights and accommodation to get into your place for a meeting, where you can just do the meeting on the internet.
And blog writing is about writing about yourself on the blog. People can learn a lot of stuff, appreciate more, so they can see what the company's cultures are like and what the company feels is important, and the special projects that you can be made part of.
Instant messaging. This is mainly on the internet again, but can be used on mobile phones through apps. One instant messaging service is Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. Basically, that means that you can communicate through the internet without using texts, or again, it's free. So it's cheap and it's quick and, well, it's instant.
Video conferencing is a telecommunication between two people. They can see each other as well. This will aid the communication because they can see what their face expressions are like, and they can see their lip readings, which will aid the communication.
Now on to document proofing. Proofreading, checking work for errors, reading it through. You do this to check for language, grammar, punctuation. Because if you don't use any of these three things correctly, the piece of writing can be boring and can be misunderstood.
And the spelling and grammar checking is about, this will aid the communication because you can check it and correct it and change it to make it sense.
Punctuation is also important on itself because if there's punctuation in the wrong place, the sentence or paragraph can be misunderstood completely, and this could end up in a breakdown between partnerships, between businesses or friendships.
Understanding the audience is really important because this will aid the communication. It's important. If it's not clear, they don't understand then they will struggle to know what they're supposed to do, or they'll be confused. Understanding the audience will help you to keep them below you and listen. This will aid in communication because they will help them to make sure that they're on the track and they can understand what you're trying to say.
Changing information is important because you need to keep the information aimed at the target audience. If you're speaking about road safety and you're speaking to a group of 5-year-olds, it's not going to be as serious or as dark. But if you're speaking to a bunch of teenagers or young adults, it's going to be focusing on the serious side of it, which is it could cause death. If you don't change the information for the audience, then it will be either too complicated or too simple and could offend the audience and make them bored.
The clarification of requirement is when people let them ask the questions, and the answer will help them to increase their knowledge and help them to understand better. This will aid the communication because to discuss will help people everyone to understand, and if they don't get it, then they will talk things through in a discussion.
That's it.